Hi guys, John here from Optics Warehouse. So today we're going to be doing a roundup on a few sets of binoculars here. So we've got some from all the manufacturers that you know and recognise. We've got Optisan here, Delta, Vortex and also SIG. So we're going to get started. We'll go for the small, compact, lightweight binoculars here. Now these are the Brightacopter Optisans. So as you can see, they are very, very small and light. Really easy to put in your pocket and conceal away. They're a 7x21, so that's a 7 times magnification and 21mm objective. Obviously, for use in night time and dusk and dawn, that 21mm objective is going to really cause you problems for getting a nice clear image. But these are a budget end binocular, and they're mainly just for obviously your general walking around, maybe a little bit of bird watching, or something that's just quick and easy to conceal away and pick up and use at a moment's notice. So with the Brightec, instead of having your ocular focus on the eyeball itself, you've got it here just next to it. So obviously that's just to help with its compact size and to keep that distance nice and short of the unit. So your overall focus is just on a nice easy to spin ring there. And then you've got your standard adjustable eye relief there. Just to obviously make sure you get a nice clear image and make sure that you've got a perfect viewing circle each time you bring it up to your eyes. So that pretty much sums up the 7x21s there from Optisan, being their cheap Brightec model. So for the next set, we're going to move on to the Vortex that I'm back here. Now this is the highest magnification ones we've got here today. This is a 12 mag by 50mm objective. Obviously moving up in price quite a bit here. You've got a rubber shockproof outer casing. Really helpful when you're in cold conditions or damp conditions to stop you slipping and dropping the unit. Obviously it's also got some flip covers for the objective side there. On the rear side, obviously you can't see this, but they do come in the box. You've got caps that just slot over the end there that also connect to your neck strap. Obviously, once again, all 4 models here today do have neck straps and they all come with cases as well in the boxes. So with these neck straps, the eyepieces you can't see here, it will stay connected to one side of that strap, so you can quickly flick it off and move it out of the way. Makes it very easy to use and just quick, simple, pop it back on there, stops any rain or dirt getting on the lens. So once again, with these being slightly larger, it now gives you the option at the front here for a tripod fixing. So none of these units here have that in the box with it. It is something you've got to get as an aftermarket adaptation, but the 3 larger binoculars here do allow you to fit it to a tripod using this method. So you focus on this one. Obviously, so large binoculars, much larger dial there to turn, and it does make it a hell of a lot easier to use and much more user friendly. So with the eye focus on this, as said, unlike the Brightec that has it on the body of it there, this one does have it on the eyepiece here. So you can get that focus nice and easily set, and it's a lot easier to get that fine adjustment to get that image absolutely perfect. So for setting the actual ocular relief on it, these have got sections here. It's got 2 there that as you bring it back in and out, you can just feel it where it locks and catches there. So once you've set it, it's not going to be easily knocked and it just stays in that same place every time. And obviously that's the same on both parts. So with these Vortex Diamondbacks, the glass quality in here, you're sort of looking at low to middle end of the glass quality. That's not necessarily saying that it's going to give you a bad image. All that means is you're not going to get quite as much light transmission as you would out of a premium pair of binoculars. So obviously once again, that's dusk and dawn use and your colour aberration. So if you are using it for bird watching or even for target shooting, when you're looking at the colours or looking at a bright white background, what you do find is the more expensive models that have got HD glass and XD glass, that stops you from getting that purple hueing and obviously like a multicoloured effect around the outside of the different colours you're looking at, normally found on brighter surfaces. Whereas if you're looking for bird watching and that sort of use, obviously the better glass quality you go for, the more vibrant you're going to see them colours, which is really going to make the most of obviously spending your time out there and seeing them rare sights. So for that now brings me on to the Delta binoculars. So this model particular we have here today is the 8x42. So once again, with the focusing of the eye, it's now moved again from the eyepiece here to nice little click lever here that you can just set that. Once again, it's not quite as accurate setting as the Vortex because you've not got that infinite adjustment, but you do have settings here that you can click and lock into place, so it's not going to move very easily if it's knocked. Focus again, same design there, just nice, easy to turn knob in the middle. And then for your adjustments on the eye, you've got these here which click in and out of different positions. So once again, easy to set up, easy to use. These also have flip covers on the front here. One thing that I do find these Deltas is they're very easy to pull these out if you are moving around the field. So just be warned, that's probably the only downside I can think of with these Delta chases, is these can catch and can pull out quite easily. As per the Vortex, you've got your ocular covers as well. That attaches to the binocular harness itself. So once again, you can't lose that, just stays nicely in place. And they attach via these tags here, really hard wearing. You're not going to be breaking them off or fear dropping it. So optical quality. The optical quality on this, I would say personally, is another step above the Vortex, but you're looking at a very, very middle of the road price. Delta have always been good for producing a top quality product for a very reasonable cost. And once again, that's what they do with these Delta chases. So pop them ones down. And now finally, we're going to move on to our SIG Zulu 9s. So it's called a Zulu 9 because it's got 9 times magnification. It's a 45mm objective on these ones. You are cutting down on that light, but you're paying a bit more for that glass quality on there. So because of that, the way that the prism works inside and the quality of the lenses and the quality of the coatings, it does give you a very, very good image for a very good price on these ones. So these SIGs are probably the most armoured ones here. You can feel this they're a bit heavier than the other ones we've got. And also the rubber coating, you can really feel the thickness there. I can almost dig my nail into the cover. It's that thick and you can feel it just squash slightly under your hand and your grip. So it does give you a very positive feel and the confidence that you're not going to drop it. And if you do, it's not going to affect it at all and it'll be perfect every time you use it. So with these SIGs, obviously as you can see, it's a bit more modern design than your usual binoculars. Obviously, I think they're going for that tactical look to appeal to a lot of audiences, and also it's going to look perfectly suited down the range next to your rifle as well. Once you've got that all set up, it's just nice to have that there and be able to look at the target clearly and see what you're looking at down there with that bit more definition and clarity. So we've got the flip covers on these again. On the objective size, nice and easy to flick out and cover back on. And as I keep repeating myself, does have ocular covers, and this comes attached to your harness. That you've also got a hard case that these slot into as well. So with these SIG Zulu 9s, going with the tactical look of this, you've got a more tactical feel to the parts of it. So with the ocular adjustment to get your eye relief correct, you've got 3 adjustment bits on this with a hard lock at each position, as you can see there. Nice feel to that and very positive stops. So we'll push that down to there. And for the actual ocular focusing on that, once again, really nice tactical feel to that. You're not going to slip, not going to grip, and it is that bit tougher to turn. So once again, you're not going to knock it, and once you set it, that should stay perfectly in place. Focus ring on here, really, really easy to grip on that with the indentations and the knurling on the surface. So some thought has really gone into this. Really nice set of binoculars there, and with that superior lens quality and build quality. They really are a nice set of binoculars. So that sums up the quick look at of what you're getting sort of for the money on different areas of binoculars, and also how they compare against each other. Obviously, if we've missed anything and you'd like to know, please give us an email or drop us a call and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching.